What is up, RC enthusiasts? Today we have an RC truck, little 16 scale I believe it is, from DeeRC. If you guys ever seen their product, I have reviewed some of their stuff, and so far I haven't had any bad luck with any of their stuff. So here's another one for you guys, the DeeRC 9500e. Now this one right here is going to be more for you know, RC beginner that's starting to get into it. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. This is what you get in the box. You have your battery precaution sticker, you have your charger in here, your instruction manual, 2 batteries included on each side of these pillars. Underneath is the transmitter itself. The transmitter looks like it uses only 2 AA's, and it's a pretty plasticky and very light, cheap feeling transmitter. Not the greatest feeling transmitter, but it's also, I mean, not the most uncomfortable. I have really big hands and I could still hold it, but it is at the limit for me for sure. And we have the steering centering right here for your steering, and speed rate. So right here you could actually slow it down or speed it up depending on who you're handing this to. I don't know how fast this thing is, but let's go ahead and look inside because it's pretty neat under there. Twin motor setup. So you have one motor powering the solid axle in the rear, which is still, you know, not locked, so it's open differential, but it's a solid axle in the rear. Now this RC 4x4 truck actually does not have any oil filled shocks, which is a shame. Most RCs come like that nowadays because, you know, it's not that expensive to have oil filled shocks. $15 shocks or something, $20 maybe. Oil filled shocks is definitely going to make this perform better. Steering sure goes fast. Angle, not too much angle there. And you can see the jumpiness of those friction shocks. At least they're working freely and nicely, but no oil. I forgot to mention the tires don't feel too shabby. There's no foam or anything there, but they feel like they got some grip to them. And there's a charger that's included. We have some body pins and screws, extra hardware in there, and an extra drive shaft in there for the front. So it goes on there. So when those breaks, you have an extra one. And we even have a brush and a screwdriver. Upon further inspection inside, we do have ball bearings, which is pretty good, but oh man, look at that. Full plastic gears, so upgrade potential, unless you can find something that matches these gears or they have metal upgrades for this. I definitely wouldn't try to upgrade this and just leave it the way it is and just have it as a, you know, beginner basher. And one more detail, it looks like the conformal coated the ESC receiver combo, so it might be splash proof but not waterproof, so water resistant at best. Alright, I'm gonna get this body back on here, rip off this film on top of this body, get the body pins back in there, and let's get some B-roll on this guy. And look how shiny it is under there. Oh, that's cool, reveals the skull down there, that's pretty sweet. Alright, here we go with the dual motor 8500. Let's get this thing rocking. Oh no, is that all it's got? Oh, it can't handle the grass at all. Oh, I was expecting more from that twin motor. Oh, I think that's all it has. Wow, that is not good. Oh, well, I was expecting a lot more from this guy, but apparently it's more for really, really young kids, that's for sure. This thing has no speed when you put it in any terrain except for concrete. Oh, there actually might be something wrong with it. I did take it apart the other day. I don't think I put the rear end back correctly because I'm not getting any rear drive at all. Alright guys, I just figured out what I did wrong with this guy. I actually didn't plug in the rear motor because I unplugged it to take this whole rear assembly out to show you guys what it looks like inside. And I installed everything back on here and did not put that motor back on. I did not plug it back into the ESC receiver combo. So let me go ahead and do that and let's continue this run. Well, I plugged it back in. Let's go ahead and let's do a durability test. Oh! Now it's got some pep to it. A little bit of water right here, wet grass, but you know, it is water resistant. Oh, yeah. Do a little flyby. This is full speed right here. This is the highest rate. So obviously it's not the fastest thing. Well, you know, even though it doesn't have oil-filled shocks, it actually doesn't bounce around too badly. Oh, right after I say that. I had to transfer parks because a lot of people ended up at the other park as soon as I plugged in that other motor. Everyone and their mama showed up, so I had to move to a different park, which is just a small tiny park in the neighborhood I just found. You know, riding my little e-bike around. But yeah, see, I'm not too worried about running it in the water because, you know, the water resistanceness is good enough for this. You know, I wouldn't submerge it in any water or anything. Definitely no submerging. Yeah, but it's not too shabby. Pretty cool. I wish I had like jumps or anything. Oh, there you go. Tiny little jump for you guys. Curb bump up. Oh, see, the one thing about this is you're going to be stuck with how it is because of the way it is. You got dual motors, no drive shaft, so you're going to have to figure out another dual motor brushless system or something to get this thing to be any faster. But with all those plastic gears in there, I would just leave this be the way it is, and, you know, for the kids. Definitely for the younger ones. And it's very affordable, so I say it's really nice to buy one of these right here, so when you go play with your nicer stuff, you know, you can hand this to people and not worry about your nicer stuff. Because these things are like, what, $60 or so? They're very affordable and still a lot of fun. Let's see if we can do any donuts or anything with it. Nope, not enough power for that. All this Halloween candy on the ground, because yesterday was Halloween. Yeah, it's definitely not the worst RC I've ever played with, for sure. It's still pretty fun. And it is from DeeRC, so I'm pretty sure there are some spare parts for this guy. Well, there you guys go. I don't know what else to say about this guy other than, you know, it's an affordable, cheap, beginner-style, four-wheel drive, dual-motor RC car. And, you know, it's pretty fun. There's no drive shaft to brake, so hopefully that's more reliable and it's not that powerful. So, yeah, there you guys go. The DeeRC 9500e, I believe, or I forgot. But, yeah, there you go. Another DeeRC product right here that I can say, put some oil-filled shocks on that guy, and you're ready to rip. Well, all right, guys, thanks for watching as usual. And as always, stay safe out there, go have fun, and run that RC.